I'm Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Tuesday, January 5th, 2021. The Screen Actors Guild American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, the Producers Guild of America, and the Joint Policy Committee have recommended a temporary hold on its in-person productions in Southern California due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The three organizations made the recommendation through a joint statement on Sunday. The statement referenced the capacity crisis facing hospitals in Southern California due to COVID-19, stating that productions should be halted until more hospital beds become available. SAG-AFTRA President Gabriel Cateras said in a statement, Southern California hospitals are facing a crisis like the likes of which we have never seen before. The patients are dying in ambulances waiting for treatments because hospital emergency rooms are overwhelmed. This is not a safe environment for in-person production right now. SAG-AFTRA is encouraging members in Southern California to stay home and refrain from taking on-set jobs for the next several weeks. SAG-AFTRA and the PGA and JPC will stay in communication with members as the situation develops. SAG-AFTRA recently announced that productions in Southern California will remain on hiatus until mid-January or later. A film and game show based on the Rubiks Cube toy is in development by Ashok Amatrija's Hydrate Park Entertainment Group and Endeavor Content. Details on the film are being kept under wraps. Ashok Amritraj will be producing the film with Priya Amarija and Addison Mir executive producing for Hyde Park. The game show is in partnership between Hyde Park and Glassman Media, a company backed by Endeavor Content. Ashok Amirja said in a statement, I've had a personal nostalgic connection to the Rubiks Cube from my early days in India. I am thrilled to partner with Endeavor Content and Rubik Smiley and looking forward to creating a wonderful and complex Rubik's universe. The Rubik's Cube, which tasks users with twist rounds or rows of cubes around until each side matches the same color, was created by Hungarian sculptor and professor of architect Erno Rubik in 1974. Over 450 million Rubik's Cubes have been sold worldwide. The Rubik's Cube World Championship Finals are held annually in Boston. Big Sky and Love, Victor are among the star launch titles coming to Disney Plus in Europe, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada. Disney Plus announced a lineup of its Star brand, a programming block featuring mature content with additional parental controls on Monday. In addition to Big Sky, the ABC drama created by David E. Kelly, and Love and Victor, a Hulu series set in the Love Simon universe, the TV series 24, Desperate Housewives, How I Met Your Mother, The X-Files, Blackish, Atlanta, and the Die Hard films will be available to stream at launch. Star will feature thousands of hours of television and movies, including programming from Disney Television Studios, FX, 20th Century Studios, and 20th Television. The brand will target more adult and edgy market than Disney Plus, according to Variety. Star will launch February 23rd in Europe, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada. The brand will later debut in Singapore, Eastern Europe, Hong Kong, Japan, and South Korea, but will not be available in the United States. Latin America will get its own version of Star, branded Star Plus, in June. Star is the sixth Disney Plus brand, joining Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, Disney, and National Geographic. Disney Plus launched in North America in November 2019. Amazon released a new trailer for its original movie, One Night in Miami, on Monday. The trailer highlights an original song by Hamilton star Leslie Odom Jr. The film tells of a meeting between Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, Jim Brown, and Sam Cooke after Ali's bout against Sonny Liston in 1964. Odom is seen with the guitarist Cooke. He will sing Cooke's songs in the movie, but the trailer features his original ballad, Speak Now. The trailer shows Kingsley Ben Adair as Malcolm X trying to motivate the others to speak out more about social issues. Eli Gorey portrays Ali's braggadociousness before and after his fight, though in 1964 he still was going by the name Cassius Clay. As Brown, Hodge gets the line, "The goal is for us to be really free." Regina King directed One Night in Miami. Kemp Powers, who wrote the original play on which the film is based on, also wrote the screenplay. The four historical icons did meet in 1964, though Powers' dialogue is fictional. Powers is also the co-director of Pixar's latest movie, Soul. The film premiered at the 2020 Venice Film Festival and played in Toronto, Zurich, London, Chicago, and more festivals. It opened in limited release on Christmas Day. Along with the trailer, Amazon also released 4 character posters featuring each actor as the historical figure they played. One Night in Miami premieres January 15th on Amazon Prime. Bleecker Street released a trailer Monday for the new film Supernova. Colin Firth and Stanley Tucci star in the movie. The trailer shows partners Sam, played by Firth, and Tusker, played by Tucci, drive an RV on one last road trip. The trailer reveals that it's their last trip together because Tusker has early onset dementia. Supernova promises good humor on the road as the couple struggle to fit both their bodies on a small bed. However, the film also promises to deal with the severity of Tusker's condition. Tusker displays difficulty reading, buttoning his shirt, and remembering things. He even suggests setting Sam free of the burden of taking care of him as his condition worsens, but Sam commits to seeing their relationship through for better or worse. Firth won an Oscar for his role as King George VI in The King's Speech. Tucci earned a nomination for his role as a murderer in The Lovely Bones. Harry McQueen wrote and directed Supernova. It is the second film after 2014's Hinterland. Executive producers are Vincent Gaddell and Eva Yates, and producer Tristan Golhier also produced the relationship drama 45 Years. Supernova premiered September 23rd at the Donostia San Sebastian International Film Festival. It was also played in Zurich, London, Rome, Stockholm, and more film festivals. Supernova is in theaters January 29th and on digital video on demand on February 16th. Disney Plus is giving a glimpse of the new series WandaVision. The streaming service shared a teaser trailer for the miniseries Monday featuring part of the show's theme song. WandaVision is based on the Marvel's comics characters Wanda Maximoff, a.k.a. Scarlet Witch, and Vision. The series takes place after the events of the 2019 film Avengers Endgame. In the preview, Wanda, played by Elizabeth Olsen, and Vision, played by Paul Bettany, are a newlywed couple who just moved to town. The clip teases strange occurrences for the couple to come. WandaVision takes inspiration from TV sitcoms from the 1950s to the early 2000s. Kristen Anderson Lopez and Robert Lopez wrote the theme song and other decade-appropriate songs for the show. Lopez says, when the director Matt Shackman, an old friend from my college days, pitched it to us, we didn't have to think about it. We loved the bright feeling of American sitcoms mixed with the deep sense of unease the story had, and it was a really inviting challenge to help set that tone. WandaVision premieres January 15th on Disney+. In Europe, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada, Disney Plus will launch Star, a new programming block with more mature titles, in February. Viacom-CBS announced on Monday a new distribution agreement with Hulu that will bring 14 Viacom-CBS networks, including Nickelodeon and MTV, to the streaming service live television option Hulu Plus Live TV. BET, Comedy Central, Paramount Network, VH1, CMT, Nick Jr., TV Land, BET Her, MTV2, Nicktoons, Teen Nick, and MTV Classics will also be coming to Hulu Plus Live TV. The multi-year deal includes the continued carriage of CBS broadcast stations, CBS Sports Network, Pop TV, Smithsonian Channel, the CW, and the premiere station Showtime on Hulu Plus Live TV. The financial terms of the agreement were not disclosed. Ray Hopkins, the president in U.S. Networks Distribution at Viacom-CBS, said in a statement, "We're excited to have reached an expanded agreement with Hulu that underscores the value of our professional portfolio of brands to next-generation TV platforms and viewers. Hulu continues to be a great partner, and this agreement ensures that Hulu Plus Live TV subscribers are now able to enjoy the full breadth of our leading content across news, sports, and entertainment for the first time." Producer DJ Khaled will be giving a special halftime performance on Freeform during the NFL's expanded broadcast of a wild card playoff game between the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans. The game, which begins on Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is additionally being broadcast across ABC, ESPN, ESPN2, ESPN Plus, and ESPN Deportes, along with Freeform. Freeform will also be presenting a star-studded watch party throughout the game featuring ESPN's Jesse Palmer and Maria Taylor, meeting with a number of high-profile guests. The watch party will dive into topics surrounding the game and pop culture. Freeform's Sierra Ramirez and Demetria McKinney and Ashley Nicole will be making appearances. Khaled said in the video announcing his halftime performance, "I got surprises. It's 2021. God is great. We the light. We the best. I got surprises." Chris Rock will be releasing an extended cut of his 2018 comedy special Tamborine titled Total Blackout on January 12th on Netflix. The comedian made the announcement on Monday alongside a new teaser trailer for the extended cut that features Rock taking the stage to tell jokes. Rock describes the extended cut as a remix of Tamborine. The new version will include never-before-seen jokes, interviews, and behind-the-scenes footage. Rock in his stand-up will be touching on race, fatherhood, and politics. The 55-year-old first announced Total Blackout, the Tamborine extended cut, in December. Rock recently starred in Season 4 of FX's Fargo and hosted the Season 46 premiere of Saturday Night Live in October, which attracted nearly 8 million total viewers. Bachelor star Matt James hopes his season helps normalize non-white leads on the show. The 29-year-old television personality discussed his distinction as the first black bachelor during Monday's episode of Good Morning America. James, who is biracial, was asked if he embraced his label as the first black bachelor. He said, Kenneth Chunot, he was the third African-American CEO of a Fortune 500 company. He was the CEO at American Express for 15 years. He was a great CEO, and he just happened to be black. Richard Handler, the longest tenured CEO on Wall Street. He's the CEO of Jeffries. He happens to be white. They're both great CEOs, and we don't highlight one or the other. He added, I'm hoping that through this, it kind of normalizes what that looks like for me to be in that situation. Going forward, when someone steps into this light, they're going to be a great bachelor. They might happen to be Asian. They might happen to be black. Unlike many Bachelor and Bachelorette stars, James did not appear in previous Bachelor Nation shows before becoming the new Bachelor. He said on GMA that he reached out to previous stars who found love through the franchise. James said, as someone who's never been a part of something like that, there's going to be skepticism. They reassured me to just be myself and trust in the process and to be open and vulnerable, and that's what I did. James is friends with Bachelor alum Tyler Cameron and was initially to appear in Claire Crawley's season of The Bachelorette. James was named the new Bachelor in June, following new dialogue about the franchise's lack of diversity. ABC said at the time, we know we have a full responsibility to make sure the love stories we're seeing on screen are representative of the world that we live in, and we are proudly in service to that audience. The network added, this is just the beginning, and we will continue to take action with regard to diversity issues on this franchise. We feel so privileged to have Matt as our first black bachelor, and we cannot wait to embark on this journey with him. The Bachelor Season 25, starring James, will premiere next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ABC. ABC shared a trailer for the season in December that showed James searching for love. Late Jeopardy host Alex Trebek's final episodes of the show started airing on Monday. Jeopardy confirmed Monday that Trebek's final 5 episodes will air this week, following his death in November. His final episode will air Friday. Trebek died November 8 at the age of 80 following a battle with pancreatic cancer. Jeopardy's executive producer Mike Richards said in an interview with Today that Trebek gives an amazing speech during Monday's episode. Richards said he comes out and gives this, I just get chills, it gives this absolutely amazing speech about the tough times that we are in and the importance of us as a country and as a community, humanity, coming together and being there for each other. Trebek filmed his final episodes and amid his illness and treatment for cancer. Richard said Trebek was an absolute warrior as he shot the episodes without knowing they would be his last. He said what he was able to do by getting himself back to the set, it was Herculean. He was in enormous pain. He was 10 days away from passing away. You will not sense any of that in these episodes. He's strong, he sounds great, he's funny, and he's amazing. Ken Jennings, the former Jeopardy contestant who holds the record for the longest winning streak on the show, will serve as the show's first interim host beginning January 11th. Jennings apologized last week for insensitive past tweets ahead of his debut as an interim host. Jennings said, "Hey, I just want to own up to the fact that over the years on Twitter, I definitely tweeted some unartful and insensitive things. Sometimes they work as jokes in my head, and I was dismayed to see how they read on screen." He said, "Sometimes I say dumb things in a dumb way, and I want to apologize to people who were rightfully offended. It wasn't my intention to hurt anyone, but that doesn't matter. I screwed up, and I'm truly sorry." Actress Tanya Roberts was alive Monday, but critically ill following reports of her death on Sunday, her publicist says. Roberts' husband, Lance O'Brien, was told earlier the former Bond girl and that 70s show actress had died after being hospitalized and placed on a ventilator. But the hospital called to report that she was still alive Monday, her publicist Mike Pingel told Variety and EW. Pingel said Roberts remains in the intensive care unit in dire condition. Roberts was hospitalized after she collapsed at home on December 24th after walking her dogs. Her other credits in acting include Forced Entry, Sheena, Beastmaster, Body Slam, Night Eyes, Charlie's Angels, Fantasy Island, and The Love Boat. And finally, Loretta Lynn, the country music legend, will release a new album in March. The 88-year-old country star announced the album titled Still Woman Enough on Monday. Still Woman Enough will feature new songs with Reba McEntire, Carrie Underwood, Margaret Price, and Tanya Tucker. McEntire and Underwood join Lynn on Still Woman Enough, while Price appears on One's on the Way and Tucker on You Ain't Woman Enough. The album will also feature new recordings of several Lynn's classic songs and covers of country standards such as I Saw the Light and Keep on the Sunny Side. Lynn said on Instagram, out March 19th, the album is a celebration of women, and 4 amazing women join me on these new songs. At Reba, at Carrie Underwood, at Miss Margot Price, and at the Tanya Tucker. Can't wait for y'all to hear it. 2021 is looking better already. Lynn shared a trailer for the album that featured the album's covers. The cover shows Lynn wearing a white dress and sitting on a throne. Still Woman Enough will mark Lynn's first album since Wouldn't It Be Great, released in 2018. And that is your Entertainment Report for Tuesday, January 5th, 2021. I'm your host, Mr. Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.